Access to quality education is a human right for all. As a basic human right, it must offer an approach that defines quality starting from its intended outcomes. Today's education becomes effective when the delivery of purpose will allow every school leaders and teachers to recognize that the realization of quality education stems from quality teaching, quality schools, and wider school systems that promotes quality. Enabling students to understand the world around them and the talents within them, making them fulfilled and active, compassionate citizens is the fundamental purpose of quality education. Teachers are key elements to educational quality because they orchestrate instructional interactions with and between students around academic content, and these classroom interactions in an ideal world influence student learning. School leaders as well must manifest curriculum leadership to make sure that the school has a quality curriculum and the curriculum is implemented effectively. Instructional leadership and curriculum management is concentrated on school heads and master teachers to promote quality teaching and learning. The Philippine Professional Standards for School Heads emphasizes the school head's commitment in providing instructional leadership toward improving competence among teachers. School heads as instructional leader and manager should create a learner-centered environment that ensures access to inclusive, excellent, relevant, and liberating education. To ensure that quality education delivery is lodged into the classrooms, school heads and master teachers must institutionalize the classroom fleeting observations.
It is the mandate of the Department of Education to ensure the quality of teaching and learning delivery. Thus, supervision of instruction must be given full attention in schools. As stated in Division Memorandum Number 642, Series of 2022, instead of the full-hour classroom observation, the Division of Surigao del Sur, through the Curriculum Implementation Division, intensified the implementation of walkthrough or fleeting classroom observations in schools.
Walkthrough or fleeting observation is a brief, structured, and non-evaluative classroom observation. This becomes a tool to inform evaluation that provides the opportunity to gather evidence of instruction over a series of short classroom visits. Walkthroughs are not intended to evaluate individual teachers. Rather, the goal of walkthroughs are to help teachers learn more about instruction and to identify what development or support teachers need. Fleeting or walkthroughs can be done shortly, around 10 to 15 minutes, where observers take down notes on details of things for discussions. This is basically an information gathering process that record a particular classroom situations that need scaffolding and techniques for improvement. Fleeting observations are explicitly unannounced routine drop-ins, unlike formal class observations which are planned and anticipated. This is to ensure that genuine information and authentic data from classroom teacher activities are noted. Announced classroom observations are planned for demonstration of skills and competence of instructional implementation. Instructional leaders and managers must see to it that their goals are clear when conducting fleeting observations. They must have a specific direction and what might be their purpose during walkthrough visits. For teachers, they must be prepared daily with their routines as expected by teaching standards. Instructional leaders and managers shall look into teachers' mastery of content, literacy and numeracy related activities, and integration of lesson content within and across curriculum teaching areas. Instructional managers may also look at the questioning skills that develop learners' critical and creative thinking, or either the use of learning materials and activities to address learners' diversity where ICT in the teaching and learning activities are used. Instructional leaders can also look how teachers consistently provided a safe learning environment through the implementation of classroom policies and procedures, how teachers provided classroom activities that engage learners in their individual or in group tasks, and how positive and non-violent discipline in managing learner behavior is used in dealing with students. Instructional managers can also look at how teachers give formative assessment relevant to the targeted objectives, how they monitor learners' progress based on formative activities, and the feedback mechanism used by teachers based on the result of the formative assessment. Fleeting observations must not end on taking down notes on areas that are strong and needs improvement. School heads and master teachers, as instructional leaders, must provide technical assistance that relates to curriculum delivery, instructional practices, and performance. Leaders must communicate these areas so that teachers will better understand what to sustain and what is to be addressed. Mentoring and coaching can be done in this part: performance monitoring from observations and the giving of feedback, agreements, and insights. The agreements must be counter-checked on the next walkthrough or fleeting visits within the quarter. Exhibiting curriculum leadership means that school heads and master teachers, as curriculum managers, have to be vigilant in overseeing the many instructional activities so that educational goals will be achieved. And by that, they can assure that curriculum delivery and student learning is in good hands.
As a school head, this tool helped me in providing specific technical assistance to the teacher because I can easily identify the weakness and strength as basis for performance monitoring and coaching so that adjustments will be done for the next observation. Also, I can do more instructional observations because it will be done only for 10 to 15 minutes.
Fleeting observation and post-conference are important because through them, I've learned my strengths, but more importantly, my weaknesses. Being a master teacher in which one of my works is to mentor or coach a teacher, I'll be able to apply what I have learned for the improvement in the teaching-learning process of the teacher.
Fleeting observations can help school heads and teachers improve classroom instruction, build trust and rapport among teachers, and eventually lead to improvement of quality learning outcomes.
Mentoring helps me perform well in my chosen career, develop my skills and expertise, establish work and life balance, self-confidence, self-perception, and personal influences through professional support and guide from my mentors. Coaching helps me accomplish my tasks effectively and efficiently. Coaching is task-driven. I am confident to say that mentoring and coaching really helped me a lot, especially that I am new in the Department of Education. There are a lot of things I want to learn and I need to learn.
Frequent, routine fleeting observations build a supportive, developmental, and focused problem solution mechanism. It is an instructional activity that allows instructional leaders and teachers to triangulate their understanding of the issues at hand with the lessons they see together and then agree a strategy for taking things forward. Quality education can be achieved if curriculum is delivered by good teachers, enabled by good teaching and learning processes, and facilitated by a conducive learning environment supported by school leaders who consistently manifest quality targets and outcomes. Everyone must remember that quality education delivery is everyone's responsibility.